Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Um, so I had this thing happen and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it made me think about my business. And so I just wanted to come on live and talk about that for a second. So I was flying home from Nashville from conference and I was sitting there and I luckily got, I love flying Southwest. um, I found lately that I get on the plane pretty late and somehow I always manage to get on the first row, or lately I've been getting in the first row. I don't know why. Maybe now that I said that, that won't happen to me anymore, but I have been. So I'm sitting in the first row and I actually have the aisle seat, which is my favorite spot in the plane, lots of leg room. I'm in the aisle, perfect. And so I'm looking, I have a straight line of vision right to like the cockpit. And I was thinking about the first time I ever flew. I was 13 years old and I flew to Houston to go visit my aunt and uncle in Houston. And that first time I flew, I remember there was a curtain that covered the cockpit. And this time, as I was flying, the cockpit had a door on it with a keypad. And I remember like thinking about it more because the pilot had to get out to use the restroom. And there was like this whole thing with the flight attendants. One of the flight attendants went into the cockpit. One of them stood there. Like it was a whole process, right? That happens. And that all happened because of 9/11, right? There used to just be this little curtain there and nobody thought that this was dangerous. Nobody was worried about it. It was not something people even considered or gave any thought to. And so I was thinking about that and how it relates to my business, right? Because I talk to people all the time about safety and their products. And people will say to me, well, my products are fine. I don't have anything to worry about. I use products that are safe. And that's how I used to be, right? So I used to have that little curtain over the cockpit because I didn't know any better. I thought all of my products were totally safe. And then my equivalent in this analogy of 9/11 happened where we had a diagnosis in our family and I started reading what was actually in my products and finding all these neurotoxins. So, when you know better, you do better and you change your habits and change what you're doing. And for me and a lot of people that I work with, our moment came when we got a diagnosis and we started thinking about what could contribute to that diagnosis. And for some of my team members, the diagnosis is cancer. And so for some of my team members, the diagnosis is Alzheimer's. Hi, Weston. My dog is right here. Some of my team members, it's a cancer diagnosis. And for us, it was Tourette syndrome. So I'm telling you this because you don't need that big life-changing moment. You don't need that moment that makes you pause and say, what's in my products? Hopefully for some of you that are watching this, maybe this will be your moment to go, I've never really thought about what's in my products. So I just wanted to share that with you all because it was something that was on my heart and I wanted to share it. And, it just seemed like such a strong analogy to me when it happened that, there was that fabric curtain and now there's these big heavy doors. And, we had that shift, that moment that changed everything. And so I hope that this can be a moment for you where you stop and think about, maybe it's time to change and maybe my products aren't what I think they are. And why don't I take a look and make a little shift in what I'm doing. So have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.